Yeah, it's me, ToyMatt, back with KOTOR 2, Part frickin' 6. How's everybody doing? I'm sorry, it is tired. ToyMatt is tired. But hey, hope everybody out there is doing well. Continuing this awesome stream. Still running around in Narshada. About to go try to save next aisle. Cow. That mess. Go in here. He's locked down for Bounty Hunter Wars. More can. Holy cow, this locked can. Like, shoot. Not an expert. Alright, what's the fight next? Gross. Wow. It just fell apart.
This won't take long.
Holy cow. Oh, back in Bisquick's underground lair. Hey, don't murder me. Even though I've been trying to murder you for days now. Yes, I know about the exchange. Damn. Human fodder. Was that a subtle jab at the Jedi for being, like, human supremacists? When he said that, you know, we hurt innocents, especially human fodder. The Jedi come in, lightsabers blazing. Motherfucker, I've been on the edge of the galaxy in exile. Princess Kyogo. He said he was going to help people. Ah, fuck gas.
While the Jedi remains on Nar Shaddaa, my eyes shall watch her. Enough. What an amusing Jedi specimen you are.
Ah, lightning. Jedi's one of many weaknesses.
Glad somebody arrived. Saves me the trouble of having to break out of here. Name's Mira. I've been watching you all stumble around this moon for a while, causing trouble. And now you've got Goto's attention, and he's the last person you want to have watching you. Ugh, I was taken down like an amateur. I've never been inside the Objectionable, but they won't catch me the same way twice. You may have defeated Visquis, but you won't take down Goto so easily. And now he's the one who has your friend.
Gosh. Need to find Renaka.
Well, we can deal with that once we're out of here and someplace safe. Come on, I know one place where they won't find us.
Alright, doing shady shit.
Awaken, beast.
Poor Hanhar just wanted to die.
I have saved your life, beast. That makes it mine.
He's not a fan of life debts.
Because I need you to hunt, beast. This prey is something you have chased all your life. You are born and bred to it, like no predator before you. No, That you shall not do. You will not bring harm to the exile, and if you do, Beast, I shall break you. The screams of your tribe of primitives, the scene of lying blinded with the Huntress's blaster at your skull, I shall make it so that is all you hear and see for the rest of your days. Even your madness will not save you if you bring harm to the exile. Know this. Oh, the life debts of your people, the life debt you have twisted with your hate, I felt it within you. I shall promise you this, Beast. Unlike the red-maned Huntress, as long as you are loyal, I shall never show you mercy. No pity. But most of all, I promise you an end to your debt. Hunt her, pursue her, kill her, and ending her life will end your debt to me. The pain will pass. I was able to heal some of the wounds, but the rest must remain. You will need that pain when you travel, and it will give you strength for the hunt to come. I will tell you where you must go. If you survive that place, then she will come to you. But first, I must prepare you for what is to come.
We took out Visquis, but Goto has her. And that means no bounty for me.
Aw.
The only way to reach Goto is if we had a Jedi, but now he's got your friend. He doesn't have anybody else he wants captured. He's got a cloaking device. He's the one that arranges the meetings on his ship, and until then, he can't be found. Trust me, if anyone knew how to track his ship, he'd have every bounty hunter and criminal on Nar Shaddaa gunning for it. If you were hunting for Goto's yacht, your freighter would be flying blind. Well, unless it was one of Voga the Hutt's cargo ships. Then it would be snapped up by Goto pretty quick. Goto's been preying on Vaga's freighters for a while now. It's the reason Vaga's had to haul his bulk up here to Nar Shaddaa from Nal Hutta. Even with all the traffic around Nar Shaddaa, Goto seems to always know which ones are Voga's, and his ship just snaps them up. Probably does it by tracking their transponder codes, but no one knows how he's getting them. I guess. You'd need to get the codes first, then retro... Problem is, Voga's shut down the droid warehouse. Until he can find out who... You'd have to be a droid to get...
We have a droid.
Before I accept this, I must ask you how you acquired this particular droid. I see. There should be no problems then. Credits will be transferred to your account as usual. Let's get you to work. Report to C7E3 for assignment.
Where's your mom for assignment? Alright. Bub Dex. That's it. Alright, guns. Damn, attack +3 versus human. No, get the regeneration going. Computer 3, security 3. Keep that. Runs 3, demo 1, dex 1 versus attack 2, con 2. Yeah, let's take this one, see what that turns into. Armor 6 plus 1 dex, 6. Defense bonus 12? Yeah, let's get that. Alright, 4 to 11 plus 3 to attack. We're not going to defend that. Okay. On me. This is 32. 32 hit? Just barely. Oh, hey, drugs. That's exactly what the droid needs.
I certainly hope that rude C7 unit didn't send you. I think he should be replaced, or shipped down to maintenance to direct droids there. But I cannot seem to convince my masters of the logic of the request. Oh, I wouldn't go that far, despite what others would say. A number designation for a C7 unit means far more than an integer increase.
Indeed, yes.
Some droids undergo radical changes with each generation. Each numeric jump in sequence can have wide-ranging changes in functionality and temperament. But then, you are a new model yourself. I wouldn't expect you to... Now... I see.
I am sorry, but only authorized cargo droids are allowed into the warehouse. No. In fact, I do not have you on my list of Codin's acquisitions. I see. Well, I have no current use for you. I'll assign you to C6. If you do not wish to complete... Good. Now report...
Dealing with these two catty
Oh,
droids.
you're back. That C7 droid absolutely in... I would be happy to help you, but as long as that C... Well, if the C7 unit were to be disabled, my program... Yes, I would be willing to give you access to the next room.
Yes, what is it? You can't be serious. I am not in need of deactivation. What are you talking about?
Oh yes, DD.
How dreadful.
What's all the commotion? Oh, I see. Well, that will show him. Obsolete piece of junk.
Absolute piece of
indeed.
junk.
Yes, of course.
Thanks, buddy.
Just a moment. You're welcome.
Hey, leveling up.
This area is restricted. Please excuse my companion. He is easily excitable and takes our duty very seriously. Door? I'm sorry. I don't believe... You must be mistaken. There is nothing of the sort. Lying to you? But that would go against my programming. Please, as I...
Frank!
Now, T1N1. He is right about your size. Being touchy about it won't change anything.
Frank.
Really, you're much too sensitive about these things.
These boots. Oh, Frank.
Oh my, this is what I was afraid of. You have made him angry. I don't know what came over my companion. There was nothing I could do to stop him, and if I tried to leave, he would threaten.
What's going on with these droids? Holy cow. Okay. Hell yeah.
Oh my, you startled me.
Oh
What
my,
are you doing
who
here?
startled me? Eats boops. Boops and beats.
I monitor the transponder codes of all ships leaving the docks, then transmit departure information for any of Vaga the Hutt's freighters. The information is sent to a remote computer system. Oh, I see. In that case, I will upload the transponder codes to you. And here's the blank transponder card you need. You're welcome. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go back to monitoring the traffic. It is important that relevant departure information is relayed as quickly as possible.
Alright.
Who are you?
50s.
You're not supposed to be here.
Confident statement. You have the list of Voga's launch codes. You will give these to us now, or else we will be forced to take drastic action.
Ooh, drastic action. Well, beats and beats at you, buddy.
Surprised statement. You are foolish to think we will allow you to take that information back to your master. Amused query. I think you will find the odds are somewhat in our favor. Now, will you be giving us the codes, or not?
Whoa. He reeked.
Incredulous statement. Then we will have to take them from you, which I assure you was our preference to begin with.
Target new. Shield. Just shot.
Ratio achieved. Failing, Master.
Wow, she's awesome.
Systems failing, Master.
Heck to the yeah.
Wait! Where are you going? You are not authorized to leave the warehouse.
Suck it.
There you are. What kept you? Yeah, I know there's droids in the warehouse. So what? He says he's got the transponder codes to Voga's freighters, one that can be picked up by Goto. We can change the ID signature of the Ebon Hawk and get to Goto's yacht that way. We could go to the repair shop by the landing pad to overhaul the Ebon Hawk's codes. From there, we should make a nice target for Goto.
Count me in.
Yeah, right. You're the one who wanted to sell her to Goto in the first place.
Yeah. And I don't like being cheated. Trust me. Goto's yacht is going to have some pretty heavy defenses. You're gonna need all the help you can get.
Loka kamaran endoso ran with no chabi. Du rantama.
Hawait matiwa to turn over there, my stuff. The Manira near up an hour out in the village near the Tunura and Alaman.
Tonoranda manaka. Tanabewe. Tandi Grotto.
Damn. Incomprehensible chittering.
Uh-oh. He's got insects. Looks like the Gand colony's out in full force. Yeah. The whole colony up and left some mid-rim world to come here. No one knows why. You haven't even done any bounties until your friend showed up. I guess whatever price is on her head is enough to wake them up. The problem is, there's hundreds of them. Just like the Zug brothers. We're not getting out of here without a fight. You ready?
How'd you get another level up? Alright, Mira, what do you got? You get a bunch of skills. Stick that in your brain. chemicals. Make it T3. So your single gun, light armor. Toughness. Now, Jedi. Power.
That's another one. Five credits. Ready?
Just say the word.
I'm good to go.
Let's do this. Get him, Street. Blaster.
Ready?
Damn it, Mira.
More where that came from. More where that came from.
Oh shit, this game is whooping ass. Fight. Let's do shit. Didn't go anywhere near the can. Get up. Zug veteran, that could have been the asshole.
More where that came from.
Holy shit. What the heck was that? Lashed the crap out of that. What is booty? And we're almost out of med packs. That's not good. Six. Wait for I die. God, frack. Just gotta wait a minute though. Slip himself.
Let's move out.
Awesome. Look out, 500 credits. Okay, that's not too bad, not too bad.
Let's move out.
Just say the word.
I've caught my breath. Let's go.
Just that one son brother.
More where that came from.
Whoop their butts.
Everyone down!
Ready?
I hear you.
Veins.
That's another one for me.
Let's settle this.
Let's see what you got.
Pat, you down.
Ready?
To the landing pad. You got to be kidding me. Ugh. Right, all I see is kaboom.
I hear you.
Shoot her down.
Say the word, that's the sound.
Three, shield. What's that one? Oh, that guy. Punch.
Say the word. More where that came from.
Walk around. This was a lot harder than I thought it would be.
Exchange has got this sector carved right down the middle. Soon they'll own everything.
But you're in good shape, T3.
Let me take care of this. Pure Bazak.
Good to go.
Where that came from?
Shut up, T3! This guy cheering for his brother together.
I hear you.
Get him!
I hear you.
Alright, so we can get the transponder Evan Hawk fixed.
Geraktada cemense bingaru rukututu. Geru into runto. Terewana jun konata dela raguno tuna. Dosane. Terewana jun konata dela raguno.
It's a disciple. And send Beodur. Sorry, but Atton's just not cutting it.
Rama Kawana Kojukitsa. Chabi Doko, Donaranga Manachunga. Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans. Krema Sunkun Ratungala. Chawi Mo Jubu and Kosoracha. And Sanacha. To Donatada Gacha.
Goto's yacht's pretty cool too. I like the actual gun turrets.
I was expecting someone taller. I hope you are not in too much pain to hear my words and understand them. I am Goto, one of the officials representing a percentage of non-sanctioned trading here in both the YouTube system and Republic space. And I had a question for you. Are you a Jedi?
That's complicated.
I am already wasting precious minutes in granting you this audience, and I do not wish to waste any more. I have gone to considerable expense and effort to bring you here. It is because I have a job for you.
What?
Yes, but I am not in the habit of asking for things, and you were so difficult to find even after that small incident on Paragus. There is something important to me I need protected. The Republic, it is broken. What happened on Paragus has set in motion events that I can no longer control. Not to be melodramatic, but I fear it has broken the galaxy irrevocably. This has occupied much of my attention, and there seems to be no predictable way to resolve the situation. In one standard month, the Republic will collapse. Not due to war or secession, but because it lacks the infrastructure to support itself. It is unknown to all but a few, but the Sith won the Jedi Civil War. Even with their supposed victory, the war left the Republic on the brink of collapse. Rather than remain and help solidify the Republic, however, Revan chose to leave known space. A frustrating turn of events, as a rallying figurehead could have done much to restore order. There is something moving in the galaxy that lies beyond the ability of my instruments to detect or predict. I believe it to be a legacy of the Sith, but I have been unable to determine the source. Whatever this presence is, it is staging strikes at key figures throughout the Republic, and through some unknown means, it is causing the destruction of worlds. KOTOR, Amiraluka world in the Mid-Rim, was one such place. I have reason to suspect there was a gathering of Jedi on that world when it was rendered lifeless. I cannot find any pattern in these attacks, and it is a source of frustration to me. There is some clue, however, that perhaps the Jedi are linked to these attacks, or that the targets are significant in some way I have yet to discover. You misunderstand me. I do not wish to stop the Sith any more than I wish to stop the Jedi. It is simply important to me that the infighting amongst these Jedi religious branches be resolved, so the galaxy may be put back together.
So
I do not care which one triumphs. I only want the universe to settle down for a while, catch its breath. All these constant crises are getting somewhat repetitive. You could say I am something of a patriot. Although I was unable to serve during the troubles with the Mandalorians or against the aggressors known as Malak and Revan, I am able and willing to serve now. The problem is I can find no side to choose. Both are hidden from me as they seem to be hiding from each other. Irritating. It is like a Dejaric board where neither player can see the other, nor see all the pieces. predictable games such as galactic economics. Excellent. It really is in your best interests, you know.
Yeah, no shit.
There is no margin for error when I say that these Sith seek to murder you and all Jedi everywhere. They have been quite deficient. And when they dispose of you, there will be nothing left to stop them, and the galaxy will fall under their influence. Ah, well, there is where we are at cross purposes. I cannot set you free. You have a tendency to cause dangerous repercussions wherever you go, and I would rather keep those to a minimum. The galaxy really is a fragile place right now. I am a businessman. The Republic needs stability to survive, prosper, and grow. Whether it is led by the Sith or supported by the Jedi is of no consequence to me. It is the proximity alarm. We are under attack. Somehow your allies have found you. Unexpected. You will remain here under guard. I must see to the defense of my ship.
Have fun with that.
Announcement. We seek to make...
Systems failing, Master!
Systems failing, Master. Systems failing, Master.
Leveling up. Yay, injury. Builder.
What's going on?
Ugh.
I am.
About 20 bucks. Holy cow, Bayodir, stop dying.
Take him down. Let me handle this. What's going on? I am ready. Yeah?
And this is like storage rooms or something. Let's go back to that console and blow up the freaking turrets.
I am listening. This won't take long. How do you like that? This battle is joined. Let's go.
Georgia, plastic stops. Holy cow, +4 to everything. Constitution 16. What's Banner's Constitution? Get that.
Something you need of me? What's going on? I am listening.
Zero.
Let's go.
Holy cow. That's not normal.
Let me have it. How do you like it?
Level up. Now we can do better. Is this my man's? Or my lady's man? Like, yeah.
I am listening.
Set you up. Wisdom. Force powers. Force powers.
Let's go. I am ready. What's going on?
Alrighty.
This battle is joined. Something you need of me?
Yes. Lab station. Lab station. Holy cow. Seriously, strength +1? That's it? Drugs.
Yeah?
In the door.
I am ready. Let's go.
Alright, let's go futz around, see if I can improve some lightsabers. More lightsaber crystals. Alright. Let's see if we can to break down items. Sorry, break down. Holy cow. Yes. These can be the 800 parts. 224, 314, fully upgradable, not upgradable. Keep that for a minute. Break down the ceremonial bowcaster. So 5 to 16, not upgradable. 3 to 8 plus 3, so that's 6 to 11, plus 2 to hit. Well, that's not upgradable, so let's go down. Alright, what can we create? Lightsaber stuff. Need electrical. Holy cow, 1 to 6 criticals. This is probably best. Emitters. Plus 2 defense, plus 3 energy. I think that's probably the best. Lenses. To 12 energy. Shit. 2 to 12 energy. Plus 1 and 2 to 12. Yeah, cool. Ranged. Let's do armor. Holy cow. Stealth plus 8. Defense 1. You need 30% energy. Holy cow. Defense 3, damage resist 5 versus. Holy cow. Attack minus 4, defense 4. Constitution 1, regeneration 3. Constitution, holy cow.
I am ready.
You have enough to make that create armor. Shoot. Constitution 3 and Strength 3. Thrack. Wait, close. I have nothing. But no, because it's going to be that 1 plus. No, that should work.
I am listening.
Better listen. Here we go. Let's do lightsabers. So this does 2 to 20 plus 1d6. That disgusting 17 to 20 critical range. This does 12 to 40 plus 1d6, so 13 to 46. This does 12 to 36. Armor. To 42 versus 17 to 50. Okay, 8 to 30. $14 to 38. That sounds like an improvement. Let's upgrade Theodore's armor. Seven three. Does he have no dex? Okay. 3, 2, 9, 2. 1 minute. I'll be right back, and we'll continue going through Goto's yacht. Alright.
Something you need of me?
Let's go.
Stuck. There we go.
I am listening. What's going on?
I am ready.
Yeah?
Yeah. Looting Goto's yacht. Yeah, we'll take the strength +5. +32 to hit. $17.50 with that stupid lightsaber though. That is awesome.
Let's go.
Yeah, dude, come on and look at this computer. Turn these all off.
You have left me enough. Finish. You have left me enough.
You asked for it.
Take that. Asteroid bio-assault spray.
I am listening. What's going on?
They have gotten farther than I calculated. They are very resourceful. But they shall go no farther. Deploy the guard droids. Raise the force fields. We will trap them within the ship. Activate the mines. Let us see how far they get now.
You have no idea what you're up against, Goto.
I am ready. What's going on?
Everyone, on the guard! Take them down.
Easy enough.
I am listening. What's going on?
You have left me an opening!
The bridge!
Looks like someone's been busy. This is a droid control center, but on a huge scale. It could control thousands of droids on Nar Shaddaa and elsewhere.
I suggest you surrender. Your chances for escaping this vessel are near zero, and your chances of survival are rapidly approaching that number. Your ship and your lives are mine. The only question is how much resources you want me to expend in subduing you.
Oh, please.
I am ready. What's going on?
Where am I going?
This battle is joined.
Target something. What the hell? Stubborn minds.
You have left me an opening. Together, then. You have left me an opening. 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 I'm listening, Pat.
I'm gonna recover all these lines, because fuck you. That's a lot of lines. Covering mines. More mines to recover. This will be components and chemicals. Hey, get XP for that. I don't remember what skill. Well, I only got one, so I can't do it now. Try that next. 8 feats. more force powers.
Something you need of me?
What's going on? I'll have this open in no time.
Oh, come on, we need access codes to these power systems. You guys would have it. Where have we not been?
I have been poisoned.
Here. Ah, oops, that shit. That's where we haven't been yet.
Something you need of me?
And door number 3. There we go.
Something you need of me?
Let's go.
What have I missed? Where is this? Seriously, keep the door open. But for real, where's the freaking access for the power system?
Yes, General. Yes? Is
Shoot, okay. That's what we needed. Power.
More visitors. I don't know how many more of these pests I can disintegrate. Ah, what remains of the bounty hunters have found me. Now it is time to cue the detonation sequence.
Oh no, don't blow up your own ship. Not the Zugs. Zug family.
You have left me an opening! Together then! This one is mine! I'm listening.
Yay, treat injuries at 1,000,000. And Beoder. Poor Zugs. Gosh.
You have left me an opening! You have left me an opening! You have left me an opening! I'm listening.
Couldn't kill one of us.
You have left me an opening.
Ooh.
Everyone, you have left me an opening.
It's over with.
Down this hallway. Go to the other side of the ship, see if there's anybody left. Alright, I think that's it. Cleared out all the bounty hunters. Oh, wait. And the other hawk. Wait, let's suck it, Goto.
I can't believe we just blew up Goto's yacht. That's gonna destabilize crime throughout this whole sector.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
well, you'll understand if I hold back the tears.
You don't understand. Crime in the YouTube system, it's like the economy. Plus the power vacuum. Even if Voga gets up and running again, the system is going to be feeling the effects for years to come.
Yeah, well, at least we didn't find that Jedi Master with the weird name. Zez, Kai, whatever it is.
Zez Kyle? Well, that's not true. I already found him. Actually, he found me first. He hired me to watch out for you, keep Goto off your back until he could meet with you. We'll need to head back to Nar Shaddaa, to that safe house off the docks. I said I'd meet up with him there if we ran into any trouble. What do you want now?
If you thought to escape my notice so easily, you would be wrong. As a token of my goodwill, I present to you a gift, this droid. It will serve you well on your journey. As I indicated, this unit, it will also serve as an effective voice for my orders during your journey. I cannot harm you. You are the pray that you do not.
Back to Nar Shaddaa.
So, you have returned from exile. Kavar thought you might, if only to wander your old battlegrounds. But I did not think you would come to Nar Shaddaa. Still, you were always a difficult one to read, both when you were tied to the Force, and even more when it was lost to you. I do not know. It was a sense he had, and he had served in war, as you had. Perhaps he thought he understood you, or maybe he simply hoped he did. He felt you were the key to understanding the threat we face. The others were not so certain, but so many of them are gone now, as you no doubt know. He sensed some connection between you and many of the worlds touched by war. He thought by traveling to such places, he could achieve understanding. No doubt. I think the answers will provide us both with some measure of peace. I have kept secrets for far too long. They have scattered, but there is purpose in their movements. It is both to hunt and draw out our enemies. Somehow, we, are being targeted through the Force, and when Jedi gather, we are vulnerable. So we have chosen places where it is difficult to sense others through the Force, whether on planets dense with life, or touched by war. In such places, we may conceal ourselves, gather information, without presenting ourselves as targets. It was part of Kavar's plan.
It's a pretty good plan.
Yes, he felt if our enemy cannot detect us, then perhaps they would believe themselves victorious and show themselves. And we knew that the war would be lost if we continued to act as we had. I do not know where they wander now. There are few of us, though. Too few, and I have not heard from them in some time. Brooke still lives. I had not felt his presence for some time. What I can... It is a long story, but there is no harm in you knowing, and someone should know. Only a handful of us remained after the Jedi Civil War, barely 100 in number. Then, even that 100 began to vanish, in places where the Force seemed blind. The only pattern we determined is that when Jedi gathered, they were seen no more. At the last Jedi conclave on the Miraluka world of KOTOR, the entire planet was wiped out, an entire race destroyed, because the Jedi chose to gather there. It was only then that we realized we were facing something far more powerful than we knew how to fight. We could not allow the fact that when we gathered, we placed everything around us at risk. A Jedi's life is sacrifice, but we cannot allow our presence or actions to endanger others. And we could not fight an enemy that will not reveal itself. But any Jedi, anyone who was strong in the Force, who attempted to track down such a threat, vanished without a trace. I know little about it. I know more of the absence it leaves behind than its face. Whatever this threat was, it was targeting us and everything around us. Yet it was somehow weak enough that it was afraid to confront us openly. If it believed us defeated, then perhaps it would finally show itself. It was a faint hope, but it was the best we had. It was Kavar's plan. He was always the greatest tactician among us, and had seen war more than the rest of us. Very well. We told you it was because you followed Revan to war, but you ask because you are not certain of that answer, nor were we. The day we cast you out, that is the moment I decided to leave the Order, because I do not believe we truly faced the reasons you were exiled, And if we do not examine such truths, then we are already lost. I think it was because we were afraid. It is a difficult thing to live one's life with the Force. To see a vision of what it would be like to be severed from it, it is more frightening than you know. Very well. I had thought perhaps that here upon the Smuggler's Moon, I might find some evidence of the threat we faced. The bounties on Jedi and their disappearance. I did not believe the two were connected, but there was a chance. And the strong currents of life here on Nar Shaddaa make perceiving a Force user difficult. I could use it to cloak my movements and watch without being discovered. Very well.
You know that he didn't cut me off from the Force.
Ah, so the records of your trial were found. Good. Sometimes I think this galaxy would be a better place if there were less Jedi secrets. But I have no answer for you, as much as I would like to give one. We vowed never to speak of it. And although I would not keep promises to Jedi, I keep promises I make to others. And Kavar was a friend. If we were gathered as one, then the promise might be revoked. Until then, I can say nothing. Very well. Yes, such bonds are a connection that can be formed at moments of crisis, or in the slow understanding that grows between master and apprentice. It is most common between two beings who are sensitive to the Force. It allows the transmission of feelings, of influence. It was something you were gifted with, as I recall, before your fall. You formed such attachments easier than most, even to those who could feel the Force only faintly. Even Brooke could not ignore it, which is saying something. That is most unusual and unnatural. I have never heard of a bond of such strength. There were a few within the Order who knew more than I did of such bonds, but their students were few, lost in the Mandalorian Wars. It was rumored that Revan studied such bonding deeply, both through the Jedi histories and with certain teachers, before he left the Order and went to war. I do not know. A bond between... To break a bond, your feelings would have to change, or one of you would have to die. But even then, the bond wouldn't go away. It would simply be empty. A wound. Very well. Now I must take up the role I was ready to cast aside. This threat has finally revealed itself, and we Jedi will need to stand together. I did not speak fully of what I have felt. Staying on Nar Shaddaa, it is an exile of sorts, one that I have chosen. I, too, lost a Padawan on Malachor, not to the battle, but to the alternative, to the teachings that Revan brought from the unknown regions. And I was not the only Jedi Master to watch a student turn on them. No, they were not to blame, but many of the Order did so. It was a difficult time, a time of strong emotion. Perhaps the Council, perhaps the Order itself, had grown arrogant in their teachings.
What?
It is
Arrogant
easy
Jedi?
to cast blame, but it is perhaps time the Order accepted responsibility for their teachings and their arrogance, and come to recognize that perhaps we are flawed. Not once did I hear one of the Council claim responsibility for Revan, for Exar Kun, for Ulic, for Malak, or for you. Yet, you were the only one who came back from the wars to face our judgment. And rather than attempting to understand why you did what you did, we punished you instead. Our one chance to see where we had gone wrong, and we cast it aside. And now, that decision has come back to us and may carry with it our destruction. Perhaps there is something wrong in us, in our teachings, and though I tried, I could not cause that thought to leave me, so I left the Council. And I was not the only one. That is why many scattered, and why many in the Republic do not trust us, and why we do not trust ourselves. Make no mistake, I am no Jedi. This is the end, you see. After this, there will be nothing, and I think it will be for the best. Do you wish to do battle now? I have nothing more to say. It provides no comfort at all, for reasons in which I still must keep secret. Suffice to say, redemption was not Revan's choice, and I have never believed those of the Council who attempt to console themselves otherwise for the crime they committed. But we have spoken enough, I think, and words I think dull us both. Let us speak through the Force, through sparring. This Xian form should prove appropriate. Its best use is when you are outnumbered, which I fear suits our predicament perfectly. You will find it easier to deflect blaster fire with this form, and it shall also guard you against critical strikes by your opponents.
Thanks, buddy.
Perhaps exile has been good to you indeed. It has certainly not dulled your instincts, nor the speed at which you learn. I shall go to Dantooine, to the ruins of the Enclave. If you gather the others, I will meet you there. And thank you, Exile. You're returning. It is good that you are back among us.
Yeah, pretty awesome.
Oh, hey. Your face. Well, you have this glow.
Look at my glow.
I mean, not a real glow, but it's like you're calm. At peace, but it's more than that. You haven't been chewing on spice, have you? Oh, well, it shows. It's like you're hooked up to a power coupling. It's weird. I mean, not bad weird, just weird. For a minute there, I thought you and the Disciple... but it's just the Force.
Just the Force. In the Disciple what?
You know, hooked up a power coupling.
Whoa!
You know?
Hooking up a power coupling.
Did you get out much as a Jedi? I was asking if you two had been, you know, intimate. Got it. Just checking. Talk.
Do you understand, men?
Why, you trying to be my mother?
Whoa.
No thanks. Already. No thanks. I didn't. Yeah, something wrong. Go ahead. Look, before we get into a game... Talk.
Do you understand,
Sure,
man?
very easy. That's why I dress like this. When they're looking down to check you out, you can usually smash them on the base of the skull or deliver an uppercut that knocks them flat. It's simple. When you want a man, you jab him with a Bothan stunner, then while he's screaming in pain, slap some stun cuffs on him. Then starve him for 2 or 3 days until he becomes open to suggestion, then double check his bounty and see if he's worth anything. Call it what you want. Me? I love my targets.
Oh my gosh, smoke, go away.
Yeah, something wrong. Shoot. Anhar's only a bounty hunter because that's the closest word for what he does. He's not out for credits. It's more vicious than that, and it runs a lot deeper. It's like he's out to make the whole galaxy suffer, every living thing in it. He wants to break them, ruin them, and when they can't suffer anymore, he wants them dead. I didn't kill him once. Biggest mistake ever. That's a long story. Alright. I've killed people before, but not if I don't have to. I know, it's different. I don't know why. No, I'm fine. Look, I really don't want to talk about it, okay? Go ahead. Made it. It's custom for me, which is a good thing, because I wouldn't want anyone using it against me. I can show you how to make rockets, though, if you like. All it requires... Anything else you wanted to know? Shoot. Talk.
What's going on?
Good to go.
Alright, let's level you up. More dexterity. Targeting 6. Plus 6 attack bonus with range weapons.
Unnecessary observation. Annoying recitation. Recitation?
Serious?
Failing master.
Sweet.
You interrupted. What? Do I look like... Fine, I'll do for you.
Nice. Go there. Nope. Alright. We'll talk to Voga. Deal with his business.
Ulga kili bot malja nuis. Chichiska bölle, tapicha jubon. Bogra kinun chubagra, chichiska bölle, tapicha jubon. Yun chopiti man punjame. Sashange beduanam, watagrituk jimulira.
Alright, I think we are done here. So many destroyed HK units. More HK units.
Unnecessary observation. Annoying recitation.
Done?
Did you hear? The Republic's destroyed Goto's yacht. Blew it up, right?
Nishasa Ochuto. Dawachosimu. Dawachosimu.
Come on, I want to be able to deal with this without, like, dark side points.
Nakaprota gocha, jarkomati sochpandot, uba volpa holosha, chuba dos ojibi, uba volpa holosha, chuba dos ojibicha, prota, uba volpa holosha, chuba dos ojibicha, prota short, jabanakish, tochimaka, lotologo besanus. Koparodunga ninisindo shoka. Nakaprota gocha, jarkom jabanakish, tochimaka, lotologo besan, uba volpa holosha, chuba dos ojibicha, prota short. Nakaprota gocha, jarkomati sochpandot, nakaprota gocha, jarkomati. Lus jamachor heptoth nich dor. Nikoginmas.
$3,000 for a crystal? Get the expensive one. Yep. See what this guy has to say now.
Dawachosimu poendo rakawa ichi rendu momo. Tonoranga manakaran ipo inshawa.
Bye. this guy? You see anything yet?
Haven't heard anything more yet.
See how you're doing.
Tien, it's Bayador, 12th Engineering
Oh, you
Division
know this dude.
out of Eodoria. I worked with you in the hangar bays on the Solemn Oath.
Charanana gundoso remina che l'orakto guru katpada. Fiaratore pada no ringatel camarada tela fibu nubu da bicarana cenirara. Terewana jun conata della raguno tuna. Dai rinto ronca recare papanala ranchinga. Derace wemeno totor.
Tien, we are already in trouble. In some ways, the war is not yet over, and our enemies seek us even now.
Der rinto ronto wakare koe wap gerebu. Nenso telepachan corsodara nane gra della nota choloren.
You alright?
Charanana gundoso remina che l'orakto guru kat va te vaka reware. Sono con cerenurigrom. Mone der Terewana jun conata della raguno. Terewana jun conata del. Der rinto ronto wakare.
Yes, General?
Yeah, something wrong. All right. Look.
Alright, so... I want to update everybody's equipment, and I want to get all the stuff to happen. Let's hop with the Ebon Hawk and see what happens.
Command, you will talk. Defiant statement. There is nothing you can do to me. Do your worst. Agonized exclamation. My photoreceptors! My photoreceptors! Statement. I shall up the charge of your circuits next time. Now, answer the question. Posturing statement. I will never talk. Statement. Then I will have to settle for your screams.
That is one sick glory.
Damn, HK.
Statement. My prisoner has revealed something of interest. Allow me to share it with you. Statement. The facility that is creating these cruder, unsophisticated versions of me is located on Telos. I propose we go there and turn it into a smoldering crater.
Do that?
Ah, HK-47. I did not realize that you still existed, especially now that the other generations are activated.
Query. What is it you wish, Fat One?
I see that your recent reassembly has not affected your behavior core, nor your attitude.
Statement. If I require a similar diagnostic in the future, I shall seek out the Iridonian.
Oh, I do not think so. There is much work that needs to be done first.
Query. Have we had the misfortune to meet before? I believe I would have remembered one as large as you.
Damn.
Oh, yes, we have met. And I have not finished with you yet.
Oh my gosh.
Of course. It would be my pleasure.
Meditation envy?
Why don't you go sit on a rocket?
Calm down. What is your problem?
I don't want to talk about it.
All right, you know, Atten, sometimes it's no wonder you can't figure yourself out the way you lie to yourself all the time. I've hunted a lot of people in my line of work, but I never met someone who wants to get lost more than you do. I've got a pretty good idea why, but not the whole picture. I will, though. My advice? Come clean before I find out.
That guy, I don't trust him.
I do. I mean, he's all right, I guess.
He's like someone who watches too many holovids. Or teaches them.
Yeah, you're right. He's boring.
Yeah, and that puts him a few ranks up the ladder from you.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm not boring.
No, you're more like a shifty, lying idiot with a tendency to complain about every little thing and offer only small bits of helpful advice if pressured. He'd get beaten to death on Nar Shaddaa almost as soon as he landed, though.
Oh, that's good to hear. Thought I had some competition there.
Oh, well, it's not really a competition. I mean, you're kind of an idiot, Atten, and you don't shower enough. And you scratch your equipment when you think no one's looking. Don't take it too hard, though. That still makes you better than most people I've met on Nar Shaddaa.
Thanks.
And stop watching her. She's got enough problems.
Wow.
You know, I think it's time I gave your cutting laser a little boost. It works fine for repairs, but we could use your help in a firefight.
Yeah. Murder remote.
Don't worry about it. We'll make sure they keep you out of their scopes.
Whoop.
Hey, it's something for Goto to be jealous of, right? Think of it this way. You can keep Goto in line with it.
Laughing beep beep beeps.
Finally decided to let me take a look at your circuitry.
Answer. Indeed, I did. I hope you understand how difficult it is for me to trust a meatbag with something as delicate as my inner mechanics. Explanation. Our encounters with my copies has convinced me that I should look into upgrading my capabilities in order that I may be able to destroy them with greater impunity.
Worried you might be going obsolete? I understand.
Objection. Nothing of the sort. I am programmed to improve my capabilities if it will improve my chances of destroying a target, even as unsavory an avenue as this.
You don't have to suffer on my account. Maybe you are better off not letting me dig around in you.
Retraction. You must understand, my previous interactions with meatbags have rarely been pleasant. Disclosure. After all, most of those meetings involved the termination of said meatbags.
It obviously couldn't have been your charming personality. Now, if you want me to see if I can upgrade your functionality, just let me get to work on you.
Answer. In that case, please go ahead. Just be careful not to damage any of my delicate parts. Analysis. My self-diagnostic indicates that my performance has indeed been improved. Also, many of my systems are reporting improved efficiency. Commentary. I am most pleased with this turn of events. It would appear that my initial analysis of your mechanical abilities was incorrect.
You're welcome.
Iridonian, if I might have a moment.
What is it, Goto?
I have spent some time in the presence of your remote, and the upgrades you have performed on him are quite adequate. I am impressed with your work, though less so with your remote itself.
What's wrong with my remote?
I find his use of resources, energy spent on frivolous things, to be an unsightly waste.
Not an unsightly waste.
You have some skill, however slight, in the upgrading of machines. I want you to provide me with similar upgrades.
I should be able to do something. I will see what I can do next time I have a free moment. If you've got some time, I'd like to see what I can upgrade for you.
Yes, I do have a few moments to spare for your work. I would like to know what he is doing here, though.
He helps me out with repairs. That isn't a problem, is it?
I suppose not. Perhaps in working on my circuitry, your assistant will learn something about how a fully functional droid is constructed.
Damn.
Just ignore him and let's get to work.
I would appreciate that. Our group has little in the way of time to spare, and I would not want to delay you from your other duties.
Right. Let's get you open. See what you can do. I have to say, you are put together quite well. There wasn't much to do.
As I told you, my design is streamlined and efficient, though I am pleased that you were able to make some improvements, and this was not just a waste of my valuable time.
There were a few things from my remote that I was able to integrate into your construction.
I see. Well, thank you. I'll let you get back to your work.
Yep, that's it. Cool. Let's do a round of talking to everybody. Jesus, how you doing?
I am prepared both.
Yes.
I understand. I do not understand. My life. I am prepared. I understand. My life. I will. It is not a. It was not a thing done for everyone that feels the Force. His and those. The Jedi. They succeed and. He cannot and now. I will.
Alright, I don't think there's anything new there.
Having you here has an effect on me, General. I never noticed it years ago. I think my mind was too occupied then. I feel calm, more in control. The anger is still there, but I can feel it drifting away. The last years of my life have been defined by it. The Mandalorians, Zerka, and Revan. And above all else, myself, for Malachor. Never, General. It had to be done. My hands destroyed the Mandalorians. I cannot be forgiven for that. Even if I did it out of hatred of the Mandalorians? That might be the truth, but I don't want to see it that way. I can't just ignore the blood on my hands. Even if there isn't, I still feel like I need to do something to make up for it. Under your guidance, I feel like I could overcome my anger.
Alright, Beodur, Jedi'd up. Kick the crap out of him. Nice.
Yes, General? Don't worry, I'm a quick... Thank you, General. Yes, General? Don't worry. Thank you. Yes, General? If you think... It'll take... Yes? If you think... It'll take practice... Yes, General? If you think... It'll take practice... Yes, if you think... It'll take... Yes, General?
Alright. Jedi.
Query. Is there someone... Statement. Excellent. No doubt one of your allies. I certainly hope it is not the T3 unit. Destroying him would provide little challenge. It would be demeaning. Query. Is there some... Statement. Answer. Statement. State 1. This...
That was weird.
T3. I'm leaving more time.
Alright, T3.
Yes,
Cycle.
something... Not at the moment. That is...
Koto.
Yes, is there... As anxious as I am... A common misconception not supported by facts. Revan did not intend to destroy the Republic. He deliberately left the infrastructure of many planets intact, and many military production facilities. I believe that by whatever means he used to build his armada, he recognized that it was somehow a limited source, or that he was only willing to use it to a point. My prediction is that whatever production facility was being employed, it carried a price that Revan perceived as detrimental to the goals of the Sith. And that is why Revan left many military production facilities in the Republic intact. That is what occupies my calculations as well. I believe that Revan saw a war on another front that we did not, or saw the value in keeping a strong military force. That is also a mystery to me. I do not have any evidence upon which to build an answer. It is significant that after the defeat of Malak, the forces decreased considerably, and after Revan's departure from known space, production ceased completely. It is my prediction that whatever was producing such forces needed a strong, effective leader to ensure its stability. Without Revan or Malak, there was no such figure left among the Sith. Unlike Revan, Malak demonstrated no concern for the future of the Republic in his attacks. His stratagems were painfully obvious, intending to crush all resistance everywhere. There was little thought beyond the complete destruction of anything that opposed him. He left quite a mess. I'm still trying to assess all the damage. Between the two, I would have preferred Revan rule the galaxy. He had foresight in his conquest, a subtlety that Malak did not possess. You may... It has been assigned to guard and protect you. As such, it is well suited for a variety of tasks. It is skilled in intimidation, interrogation, and can provide a series of select skills that will make it an effective killing machine. For the most part, it will follow your orders unless they conflict with mine. Then its proton core will detonate, turning this ship into space dust. There is no negotiation in this. I will not allow you to interfere with my operations and plans. This unit comes with a droid scrambler that you may use against mechanized opponents to randomize their defensive and offensive protocols. Use it, and it will cause droids to wage a civil war in their programming, and they will turn on their allies. assassin droids. I have encountered some, purchased the service of others. Why, I asked them to. To be honest, I believe that was always their intention, but it seems their directive was dormant for some time. If you mean produced, I do know that there are a surprising number scattered throughout the Republic fleet searching for you. What they will do now that you are found is easy to predict. They are masquerading as protocol droids. I have discovered that when they are used in negotiations, they have a predictable pattern of sabotaging whatever peace treaties they are involved with. Because the Republic has no reason to investigate otherwise, and any discovery of their true purpose has been concealed by well-timed accidents. Because their behavior is predictable, of course. By monitoring their presence, I know which worlds will suffer civil wars, planetary conflicts, and Republic bombardment. Of course they are. They're droids with very specific protocols that, unless changed, will dictate their movements. Unless you shut them down at the source, they will be stalking you until you are captured or terminated. Why don't you ask their predecessor? That archaic, memory-impaired assassination droid will know more about his subsequent generations than I would. You may... There are several factors, all of which affect each other. There is the stabilization of Dantooine, the preservation of the restoration efforts on Telos, the political resolution on Onderon, and the unification of a religious power base in the galaxy, either Jedi or Sith. The destruction of my yacht and of all my activities on Nar Shaddaa carry a cost that would take you several lifetimes to pay back. But perhaps the offer of credits will spur you to act quicker, more for every system you stabilize, I will reward. Compassion and mercy only There is this. You have stabilized Dantooine. The Republic has gained a power base in the Outer Rim. Onderon is an Outer Rim world, rich in ecological resources. Its aggressive ecology is capable of bringing devastated worlds back to life. It is currently experiencing a political schism split between two forces. One must triumph for the planet to be stabilized. Telos is instrumental to the stability of the Republic. Its success or failure will dictate the economic forecasts of many other worlds. Of course, since the destruction of the Paragas facility, the odds of the Telos restoration project being successfully completed is close to zero. Of course it was. If you had not gone there, the facility would not have been destroyed.
I was unconscious.
If you had simply surrendered to the Sith, then all of that violence would have been unnecessary. I hope you do not decide that the next thing that must be destroyed to stop the Sith is the galaxy itself. Perhaps one must ask themselves at what point defending your religious ideals is advantageous to the Republic as a whole. As long as your defense does not exterminate more than 50% of those you intend to help, is that acceptable? I am willing to...
Oh, Goto. Hey, Kreia.
Yes? Very well. I confess it's... Very well. There are places, worlds, what you heard. The answer will come when there is nothing more that you may learn from me, when the ruins of your past. And if you do not, then the gap. Yes? Very well. The Jedi you may have already felt others make. One of the techniques you've learned. This technique is good against a lone opponent, and you will find your critical others may come. Very well. Very well. Ask. Ignorance. Do not let them discover what makes you what you are before. Because you learned to live with. Ask. He. Ask. Does it? What do you wish to hear? That I once believed in the code of the Jedi? That I felt the call of the Sith? That perhaps once I held the galaxy by its throat? That for every good work that I did, I brought equal harm upon the galaxy? That perhaps what the greatest of the Sith Lords knew of evil they learned from me? What would it matter now? There is only so much comfort in knowing such things, and it is not who I am now.
Nice.
There are dark places in the galaxy where few tread, ancient centers of learning, of knowledge, but I did not walk alone. To be united by hatred is a fragile alliance at best. But my will was not law. There were disagreements, ambition, and hunger for power. There are techniques within the Force against which there is no defense. Cast down, stripped of my power, exiled. I suffered indignities and fell into darkness. Learn from me, my mistakes, and use that knowledge to become greater than I. That is all I ask of you, and that is all I desire. In you all my hopes rest for the future, for the Force. If it means so much to you, then this I swear to you upon my life, upon our lives, that when your training is complete, I will answer everything. There shall be no more shadows between us, only truth that exists between master and apprentice. Yes? Ask. I misspoke before. Ask. And? Because it was its time? Perhaps you should... Her people are not prone to violence. You are right to trust your instincts. If your instincts lead you...
Right. Okay, so I think that's everybody I wanted to talk to. Okay, level up.
Yeah?
Fighting. Yeah, let's max out. Force powers. We're going to teach you. So I think at this point, Atten kind of just. I need more lightsabers. I think that's part of my problem. But yeah, let's. Attributes. Just wisdom. Wow, another one. Crazy. That's one sucks though. good. Vader, I think you're good. So back to the group. Vatten, Vader.
Ready.
Goto, you're gonna get a lot of leveling up. Holy crap, you have a 19 dexterity. You're level 6. Okay, let's level up. Well, let's put that to 20 dex. Feats, what are we going to give you? Weapon fighting works well. Skills. That's as far awareness as we go. Ah. Feats, 2 weapon, set, level up. Set that, again, more skills. Droid trick, or at least scramble droid, so. Wisdom and charisma modifiers. Ugh. Ugh. Attributes. Stealth, I guess. Still level up Goto. HK. Holy cow, you're gonna level up a bunch too. Attributes. Dex, shoot, skills. Looking to crit. So you're there. Alright. Equip Goto, because you need that garbage. Ooh, Dex -2. Frack, no. Just more than that. Sure. +3 Dex. Gosh. You keep that.
Yes?
Kreia. There's level 21 Kreia. Alright, she's set up.
Good to go. My life is yours.
need some lightsabers. Yeah, we'll keep that.
Yeah, something wrong. Go ahead. Talk.
Alright, let's go to... Oh, one more, sorry.
Ready?
Alright, so next planet, who am I going to use? So if I go to, the HK factory, obviously going to bring in HK, and I guess Mira, because I want to get her to be Jedi'd up. Rock's 2's gone. Citadel Station. Top of space! Talk to Lieutenant Grin.
So you've returned. Really? That's great news. The situation here hasn't improved at all. Boga the Hutt? That's preposterous. What makes you think we'd be willing to do that? A glut of fuel isn't going to help our position much in this case. It's a resource that's needed throughout. Still, we don't have much of a choice. We need fuel, and we need it fast. I'll bring this up. Now, I believe I gave you my word that I never believed for a moment that you'd actually be collecting it. But I'm a man of... Now, I've got to send this information... What is it?
Nice. Alright, before I go any further, I think I'm going to call it here. Nar Shaddaa took a lot of time. Oh, excuse me, a lot longer than I thought. I've been up at this for 4 hours. I don't want to get deep into anything else before I start by starting another planet. So, what I'll do is I will thank each and every one of you who has taken the time to come out, watch this video, either on the initial stream or at some time later. As always, if you want to check out additional ToyMatt content, check out the channel. You'll find more video game streams and a bunch of retro and modern toy reviews. So again, thank you very much. Have a good day, and take it to the ToyMatt.